In this video, I'm going to share my opinion on the best Titleist golf cart bag and which one's worth picking up. Okay, so we basically went out and tested a bunch of different Titleist cart bags, and basically we're going to rate them in terms of the features, the style, the quality, the storage, and also the price. So my number one pick is going to be the Titleist Players 5K. Right, my number two pick is going to be the lightweight cart. The 5K is like it's the high-end version, the best high-end version in my opinion, and then the lightweight is going to be the best kind of like cheaper bag in my opinion. So if you are interested in picking up one of these, I will leave a link down below. At the time of this video, that was the cheapest place we could find each of these bags. But let's cover the features. So the Players 5K it's a high-end golf bag that's it's super light. It's about 10.8 pounds, and I found it super well made. It's probably I've tested out different bags from different companies, and this one was definitely because it's obviously it's a high-end bag, but overall the build quality of it was definitely top 3 on every single bag that I've ever tested. It has 10 pockets total, and it has full length dividers, which is awesome, and it's by far the best expensive bag I've ever tested out. The lightweight bag is their cheaper model, but it's also still it's still light, because it's called lightweight, and it's really well made as well. And it comes with 14 club dividers, and they are all full length, which is awesome as well. I don't, in any bag I'm going to get, I want full length club dividers, because I've had a bag that didn't have that, and it was complete pain, and I'll never go back to that. So features were definitely awesome for both these bags. Style, I'd say the style of the lightweight, it's not the best in my opinion. There definitely are some ones that look better, but obviously look isn't a huge deal. The 5K is definitely one of my favorites in terms of looks. I definitely like the way it looked. Obviously it's not a big deal or anything like that, but if it can look good, then it's going to make it even better. Quality, if a bag isn't quality made, there's really no point picking up, because it's not going to last very long. I understand if you really don't have a budget for it, then just go with a cheaper option. But I would say if you're someone who is going to golf a lot or whatever, you want a good bag that's going to last for years. And both these are great, and they're definitely well built. I think they're going to last a long time. So many of these bags, they're made so light that there's barely any material, and the material that's actually there is like complete garbage. So I've had bags, from I've never had a Titleist bag, but I've had other bags, and they were really light, and they ended up falling apart after a couple of years, which is not what you want, right? But the good thing about Titleist is all their products seem to be really high quality, and these two bags were definitely that. Especially the 5K, if you're going to have that price tag on it, then it better be well made, and it definitely is. The storage, so both bags were perfectly fine when it comes to storage, and they both had plenty of room for all my stuff plus some. I don't bring that much on the course, but there was plenty of room for all my clubs, my gear, like my rangefinder, that kind of thing, all my balls, tees, all that kind of stuff, my jacket, and also my snacks. There's plenty of room for all that stuff. Overall, storage was perfect for both models. The price, so since Titleist, they're more of a high-end brand, their products are usually high-end as well in terms of price, and that was definitely the case here. There are definitely cheaper options out there, but usually you get what you pay for, and a lot of the cheaper bags, they're not worth it in my opinion, because they're only going to last you a couple years, whereas if you go, you pay a bit more money, it's pretty much going to last you forever. The lightweight bag, the price wasn't too bad, but the 5K was near the top of the list in terms of price, so that's just one thing to note. If you're more so on a budget, I would definitely go with the lightweight bag, but if you do have a budget, a higher budget, and you're going to be golfing a lot, I would highly recommend the 5K, because honestly I think it'll pretty much last forever. But the price is always changing, so be sure to check out the current price. I will leave a link down below. Pros of the 5K, I thought the look of it was top notch. It was super light as well, and really well made. It pretty much lasts for years, if not forever. And then it had plenty of room for all my gear plus some. Cons of the 5K, the only real downside I could see was the price. It is definitely near the top of the list in terms of pretty much any bag out there. Pros of the lightweight, it's quite a bit cheaper than the 5K. It has enough room for all your stuff, and then it had full length club dividers as well, which is definitely awesome. How about some cons? So I didn't like the look of it as much as the 5K. Other than that, there wasn't really many cons. Both these are obviously, because they're the two that I'm recommending as the best. There obviously isn't a whole lot of downside to them. Overall, is it worth it? I would say if you're in the market for a new cart bag, If you're going to be putting on a push cart or on an electric cart, I'd highly recommend the 5K or the lightweight. Both are great options in my opinion, and it really comes down to how much you want to spend. I would say the 5K is a lot more, but it should last you forever. So if you do have a higher budget to spend, you're going to be out there golfing quite a bit, I would go with the 5K. If you're lower on a budget, maybe you don't golf a whole lot, definitely the lightweight would be a good option for you. And again, the cheapest place I could find these products is in the description down below. And I'll just quickly mention our golf giveaway here. So if you want to enter into our monthly golf giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, and then comment giveaway down below. Simply do both and you'll be automatically entered. So that's going to be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions down below, and we'll see you in the next video.